Hello, my name is Israel Flores, and I will be recording my WDD 330 class. Yeah, I guess here we go. So the self-evaluation, I'll just fill it out because I wasn't sure if I need to fill this out on the video or separately. But anyways, number one, become more efficient at applying your innate curiosity and creativity. With little guidance, students is able to generate project ideas to apply their knowledge and improve their skills. I think I could, yeah. So I'm gonna do 3. I think I'm a proficient, like I could come up with something, but probably not super great at it. Becoming more dexterous at exploring your environment. Students is adept at finding other resources to fill gaps that they recognize in their knowledge of the subject area. So I think I would find this myself in mastery in this. I didn't understand a lot of this course, but this course is always encouraging you to find another source if you don't like the current source. So becoming a person who enjoys helping and learning from others. Yeah, I think I've actually enjoyed helping quite a few others with their projects as well. And I mean, personally, it feels pretty good to help people with their projects and to have the knowledge to be able to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and mark 4 on that. Okay, 4. Using a divide and conquer approach to design solutions for programming problems. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hit 4 on that. So usually when it's like a really hard project, I tend to get overwhelmed, and so in this case, just thinking about everything that was there was pretty hard. So to start small with all the little things, like in my case the recipe app. Let's start with the search bar. Okay, now how do we get the search bar to send this data over and all that stuff? So finding and troubleshooting bugs you and others will have in the code you write. So well, let me read this a little bit more. So student writes code that is free from syntax and logical errors. Student is adept with the developer tools built into each browser. Breakpoint stepping through, inspecting code using the element/CSS inspector console. Student is able to successfully set up try/catch blocks in their code to handle potential runtime errors. I would say I'm at a 3 here. Like I can do it. It takes me time, but I can do it. So let's see, developing and debugging HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript programs that use medium complexity web technologies. A student can successfully build a simple single page application. Student applies mobile application design best practices in their applications, can manipulate the DOM with JavaScript. Student can effectively utilize event listeners. So quite a few things here. I'd say at a 3. I'm still working on it, but I can do it. So I'm going to hit submit here, and then I'll go ahead and show you my work here. Let's see where we're at in the video. Over 3 minutes. Not supposed to be over 3 minutes, but that's okay. On the left here, we can see the WDD 330 portfolio. So I've gone through all the weeks. You've been kind of going through that here. The 2 projects, the to-do application, that's still here. So, like, hello. And then we can check it as done, uncheck it, and delete it. So, pretty simple. Hello, 1, 2, 3. And then we say all. Obviously, that's all of them. So if we check out these 2 active, so just the ones we still need, we go back to all, and then if we hit completed, it'll just do the completed ones. So pretty simple. Okay, and now we do the recipe project, the one we've been really working on. So here's my recipe site. It's got the search bar. So we'll search for cake. some great cake recipes. So it's pretty simple. It's got the dish image, and I'm using the Spoonacular API. So we've got the view recipe. We can view the recipe. It still needs a little design work, but that's all right. I mean, you still kind of get it. So the ingredients, instructions, the picture again, and then a summary of it. And then we can just go back to search, and then let's say do pie. Okay, well, let's say we want to save this for later, and we want to save this one for later, and we want to save this one for later. Now let's go look at our saved recipes. So here's our saved recipes. This picture's not showing up. I think it's an issue with the API. I'm not 100% sure there, but I'm pretty sure it's an API issue. So we can see our saved recipes here. So I've mostly, and we can also view recipes here, and then it goes back to the search or save again. And the delete recipe unfortunately doesn't work. The from what I understand, it should. Well, maybe it. Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was for a minute. From what I understand, it should be working. I can get it to work in the console if I type in the ID manually, which is why. So I'm passing the recipe ID into my delete function, which again I can run in the console, and if I type in the recipe ID manually into it, it will work, but for some reason it's not working when I'm passing the recipe ID. But anyways, we also have some responsiveness here. So if we make it small, well, let me open up inspect here. I think it's because I have too many tabs open. And then we'll show you the responsiveness here. So it goes down to 1. Nice easy scroll there on the saved recipes. We'll keep making it bigger. So yeah, I didn't design it to be that big. And then let's go back over to the search. Let's go, I don't know, something with RE. Okay, so we're in a single line, and then the bigger we get here, the more, I guess, tiles we have. So there we have it. Let me know if you have any questions, or if I left anything out. Thanks.